When all lodges do another one drop off. And the last lodge do another one.
Alright, lodges have to be issued by MREPs.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's just when it drops down to 2 and then 1 lodge, it's just 1 MREP. One is a 2 for 3.
You will have 20 minutes resupply, just to verify that number for you.
So Husey, excuse me for being confused how we're going to run the vehicles. Could you just go through the gate so we're not going to do a full convoy? We're going to have one MREP taking 2 lodges and one MREP taking 1 lodge. Go ahead, correct?
At the start, just have them all. MREP, lodge, MREP together. So then,
No, I see.
then 1 lodge drops off and 1 MREP drops off. It does the right. 1 lodge drops off, another 1 lodge drops off. And they carry quite a bit to the rooms.
We're only allowed defensive structures, no like MGs or anything, correct? Sugar. Sorry, say that again. We're not allowed any MGs or, any defensive weapons, just sandbags and HESCOs. Correct. Various defensive structures.
I remember last guys at Lost we had MGs.
I think they took them out. I mean, you have HESCOs. Yeah, but a 5th cal is much better than...
Husey, excuse me for still being confused. You want all the vehicles to travel at live back to main and the lodges resupplied. Roger. And then when they get back for their first run, you then only want 2 lodges going for the second run and then 1 lodge for the third. Is that sort of...
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, on the same page. Excellent.
Yeah, respawn.
1 MREP can drop off when the first lodge drops off. And it needs 1 MREP for 2 lodges.
Alright, that's a solid copy. So I still put my hand in the ring to run the vehicles. So once after the first run, let me know where you'd like the spare MREP to be positioned.
Radio, 7.
Radio tower copy.
Yeah, I can see such a.
I have to say, this new map's beautiful. Yes, I don't know why we don't have nursery. I actually,
Are there any new major features to the map that are really different to the old one?
I think they rehauled the entire train system.
My place is the same on the map. Oh, it's the same.
Okay, Yuzi, are you guys pretty much ready to go?
Yeah, we're all here.
Okay, good.
Just have to tell people which place we're on.
Yeah, are you gonna do a platoon brief? I'm gonna hop over to the other side real quick, I will be right back.
I like my squad baseball. Where did you put in, please?
Alright, so which squads have which roles? Defense on point. I'll manage the vehicles who are on the other 2 areas of responsibility.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Ron, as you put the maps as well, you can be the QRF force, flanking force, at the goal 843. That's watching the river as well, just in case.
What do you want, Chango Squad?
Chad gave me go to Foxtrot 733 points there, compound. And then put a body team up in Fox 764, watching the bridge. Twilight.
Alright everybody, hello, how is everybody doing today? Welcome to our Squad Ops One Life event. I am your commentator for this evening, ShadowedRitual, and tonight we bring to you Operation Crazy Horse. One of my all-time favorite operations, and if you saw the map, it's a pretty open-ended op. It is a lot of fun. I love it. What is here? Rocks? That's just a shadow. That does look really weird. It's like black rocks. That might be. Sorry. Is the U.S. main new from V12 HMO? This is a new U.S. main. They feel like they expanded so hot, and there's just so much either end. But yes, tonight we bring to you Operation Crazy Horse, and it is a fun one, folks. But before I go over this operation, let me go over who is participating in this op command-wise, and yeah, we'll be leading the expendables to their doom. For the U.S. team, we have platoon lead Husey, with his squad leads Chaotic Clyde, Efink, Lord Chanka, and Londarts. For the Russian team, we have platoon lead Storm, with his squad leads Revi, Axe Gaming, the Alpha Guido, and Play J. So as far as platoon leads go, I'd really put it in Storm's favor. Usually just doesn't have the same experience Storm does, but usually has commanded several times before, and he's not a bad command. I put the experience on Storm's side. As far as squad leads go, they've got Londarts on US team. They've got Efang. These are good squad leads. Alpha Guido, good. All these guys are pretty consistent. Lord Chonk, this is his first or second time squad leading. He actually first time squad led today. He's just random operation name generator. Yeah. That's Expit. I have no idea who came up with the name for the ops. It's Expit. I'm not sure how he uses it. If I remember correctly, at one point he said he comes up with the names of the ops first, and then he decides what the op is about. So he may have used Operation Name Generators, like pulled out names that he thought were cool, and then he decided to make ops around those names. He might have been lying to me just so I'd stop talking to him, because that's totally Expit. But yeah, who knows? So Operation Crazy Horse, it's a fun one. Let me go ahead and bring up the map. The U.S. are tasked with setting up a FOB in the Kohat River Valley area. Boom. Anywhere north and east of the river that cuts the map in half, as long as it is west of the JK line. You can't see the JK line on... Oh. The JK line is this line right here, just sort of cuts the upper Nazarat area in half. So anywhere west... sorry, north and east of the river, as long as it's west of the JK line. So this entire part of the map, the U.S. are tasked with setting up a FOB in any building in this area. So buildings here, here's some buildings, there's lots of buildings in this area here, plenty of buildings right here. You can even hug the JK border right here. Like, there's dozens of options, that the U.S. can choose to set up a FOB. I believe they chose somewhere in the G column. It's one of these areas here. So this area is a usual point for the Kohat AAS, or the old AAS lair. Somebody can't remember the name. I've drawn a blank on the name. If somebody remembers the name of this area here, tell me, because it's not Modzai. This is Modzai. This is lower Modzai. But I think usually chose somebody somewhere in this area. And the Russians are tasked with assaulting the FOB. I'll go ahead and read the mission brief for you guys, because they're very short paragraphs about what the mission is about. U.S. Forces, the company commander wants to place a COP in the Kohat AO, and has tasked your platoon to set up and defend this COP. Russian forces are operating in the area, and the platoon should expect contact for them. So they're sort of the scouting platoon moving in to set up the COP in the Kohat area, and they're just sort of feeling out the terrain before the rest of the company and maybe battalion arrives in the area. And they're the first on the scene. They know Russian forces are in the area and that they should expect contact from them soon. Russian forces. U.S. forces have been patrolling the Kohat Valley for days, and command suspects suspects that they have set up a forward patrol base somewhere on the other side of the river. Your platoon needs to find this patrol base and eliminate it and any forces you encounter. Russian forces, they're patrolling. They're trying to get they're trying to find the U.S. base and take them out. HML, excited to see what commands do with their fobs. Yeah, HML, this is probably my favorite operation. I like Kohat for operations. I'm not a big fan of it on for vanilla gameplay personally, but for operations, I love it. It's probably my favorite map for operations. A lot of fun. Let's go ahead and go over some of the assets. U.S. assets include for the squad 1 SL, 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 medic, and for the platoon, in the platoon armory, which the platoon lead can deal out as he sees fit, is 4 light anti-tank kits and 2 medium machine guns. Vehicles, they get 2 MRAP open tops and 3 logistics trucks with any build. The fob they're going to place down can have various defensive structures, so they don't get any MGs, tows, or anything like that. So just HESCO walls, barbed wire, sandbags.
Are you seeing this?
About all you can place down. Russian assets include 1 squad lead, 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 medic per squad. For the platoon armory, again, the platoon lead can deal out as he sees fit, is again 4 light anti-tank kits and 2 medium machine guns. Vehicles, they get 1 MTOB with the NSVT, the bad MTOB, 1 MTOB with the KVPT, the good MTOB, and 1 logistic truck with 1.5k ammo, 1.5k build. They also get a fob with a platoon mortar, 1 mortar, and 1 logistic truck with 1.5k ammo, 1.5k build, specifically for the mortar. So,
how many more am I expecting?
The Russians get a mortar fob to sort of soften up the U.S. position, but we'll see how useful they are. Mortars can be hit or miss depending on how the person correcting them is, and how well the gunner can make those corrections. So, something about that mortar kit for the Russians is they can create a 5th squad specifically for the platoon. Sorry, they can create another squad, a 5th squad, specifically for the mortars, and it has to have a minimum of 4 people, 1 SL, 1 FTL, and 2 riflemen. Is what must have to have this mortar squad. If not, they can stay rolled in with whatever squad they want.
Hey, I can set a rally once we get where we're going.
Persistent ammo only gives them 2 mags. That wouldn't work. You have to have that made.
Looks like we're waiting on the U.S. to load up in convoy to their location. Should be a couple more minutes. Let's go check out the area that they're going to be in. Now we'll follow them in. Best option, because I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure it's going to be somewhere in this valley.
Are we not allowed supplies, or you just
we'll see. So
I didn't understand.
This operation at its core is an attack defense op. U.S. attacking, or U.S. defending, Russian attacking. U.S. can make logistics runs with these logi trucks, but they must be escorted by an MRAP. Minimum 1 MRAP to 2 logis, or both MRAPs for all 3 logis, or 1 MRAP, 1 logi. However he wants to deal it out, but you have to have a minimum of 1 MRAP to 2 logis, kind of thing. Like they're getting up. Gonna stop that real quick. Yep. Getting ready to go. And one of the more recent changes for Operation Crazy Horse is the time limit after live change. It used to be that this operation, they could run logi, they can run supplies as long as they had, you know, an MRAP and a logi to run supplies with. But XBit has included a handy little chart.
Y500. Okay, we're good. 300 is decent. 300's okay. I'm Gucci with 300.
Okay, they XBit added a handy little graph, and depending on the grid they chose, is how long they have to run logis. If they chose somewhere in the C, D, or E line, so very far out, or C, D, or E, anywhere over here, there's no time limit on how long they can run Logi. They can run Logi as long as they wanted. Starting, going from left to right, F, G, H, I, J, it goes down in about 5-minute increments. F column, you have 25 minutes to run Logi. G column, you have 20 minutes to run Logi. 16 minutes, 16 minutes, and then finally, if you have that J column, you only have 12 minutes to run Logi. I believe they chose the G column, so they're going to have 20 minutes to run Logi, and that's 20 minutes to get from here to here. How many runs do you think that can get? Because you're going to have to follow the road. Let's follow this road. We'll see. Well, this is going to be about the path that the Logi truck is going to pick, and like, look at this. You have to stay on the road. There's no way you're not. You're coming up this hill.
Yeah, if you're an AR,
don't crash.
Post, you can actually have fun.
I really would if somebody was very like forward thinking. I would have put the drivers in this and be like, learn your route as we're going.
Are now working again.
Oh yes, there's been an update. For those of you who don't know, Squad put a hotfix out. There's a lot of things they've changed to the game. They've fixed a lot of stuff. They've fixed bipods. They've added turret damage. You can now not disable 100%, but you can now hurt the turning speed of turrets by shooting at it, by shooting rockets at it. I don't know if small arms does any damage to it. Somebody can correct me. I've read the patch notes, but I don't remember if small arms do any damage to it. But I know a rocket to a turret can really severely affect the turning radius of it, like how quickly it turns, and like a giant crack even appears on the screen. It's actually really cool looking. I'm excited to see if that comes into play, especially dealing with those MTOBs. At least maybe to hitting the turret of it, doing some damage, and then hurting its turn speed. Excited to see that, but yeah, and they've done things with, they've done weapon passes or recoil passes on a lot of the guns. Like they said they did it on the MGs, I believe, and some of the rifles. They've gotten rid of like suppression on the knife. The knife suppressed for some reason, but they got rid of suppression on the knife and pistols. And a lot of little things, sort of just quality of life stuff, it felt, but it's interesting. I'm excited to see what it does. Chonka driving real slow. Look how far ahead the rest of the platoon is. But this is about the route the U.S. Logi is going to have to drive. It's a pretty long route when you think about it. I'm sure you can cut some time off if you got into here and drove down.
Do you have a preferred route for the logistics convoy to take when we're actually running supplies that isn't going to have us sitting ducks to their MTLBs?
Yeah, they could totally. It's actually a really good spot to truck down this valley. And here.
Can you see that resupply mark or what is mark on the map?
Yes.
Try.
Yeah, sure can.
That way shouldn't get you from the west. It should be in the clear from the west.
Live is 1:37, so live in about 2 minutes. Waiting for these guys to get to their position, get set up. Not much exciting going on the Russian side. They got to start at main, so they're all probably loaded up, ready to go. Oh, they missed their turn.
Don't back the whole convoy up. Just keep going.
There they go. You have to render the game twice. I'm pretty sure that's why mirrors don't work, because technically you have to render the game twice in that mirror, because I know Arma has it, and it can get pretty crazy like on your CPU. What a route that these drivers are going to have to take. It seems like he's going to change it and they're going to try and come through this way. Then up, which might be better. We'll have to follow, we're going to follow the Logi truck on at least one route part way through to see what their route's going to be like. And see, because that route over there, it definitely skylines them to the MTLBs if they decide to come out and it's they're sort of skylined if the MTOBs sort of get on any of those opposing hills.
Are you looking at me? I'm looking at me. You have sideways, bro.
It's alive. They're getting to their start locations right here. This is where they're going to get posted up. I like the position. It's easily defensible. It's a good choice. You can have people in some of these south buildings. You've got plenty of building covers to bound back through. A lot of cover in these two areas to transport between. The fields are going to be a little awkward to maneuver through. But all in all, solid position. It's a cap point.
You have to start on the fob like this.
Stay with the radius of the fob.
I can use Hesco's, right? I can use Hesco.
Thank you, sir.
Build lol.
Alright, and we're live in about 10 seconds.
Defensive structures, yeah. Why should
Squads are gonna move out. No, they did a squad brief from something on the way over, and so they know what their plans is. It's most likely gonna be one on the point, one south, one north, and possibly one west. Seeing that mark makes me think there's gonna have somebody on the west. And I also think he wanted to put some of the MRAPs on top of the radio tower. All in all, he's gonna have a pretty good 360, I think. Live, and everybody is getting spread out and gonna get started moving into their position. Dump their lodges, and the guys are gonna get going. Darts in charge of the vehicle squad.
We're the digging boys. We're doing pretty good.
I believe we've only got 2 of us, correct?
Yeah, they only took 2. They didn't grab the 3rd. Oh no! Unfortunate. They'll pick that up on the way over.
You only need 1 MR to escort him. Then don't need 3 lodges, it's an A. Lawn take the 2 lodges with 1 MRAP to spot to main. Come back, supply.
They get 3 lodges. Miss is only going to use 1.
Come back, and then drop 1 lodge off.
Alright, spots.
Here is the MTOBs and all these vehicles moving out. Guys stuck sitting on. Oh, they move when they're sitting on top now too. Nice. That's cool. Look at that. One guy checking his gun. Got to keep that barrel clean or action clean. Probably not going to help much. Look at all the dust this MTB is kicking up. I think he chose this position last time and it worked really well. It's a solid position. I'm a big fan of the these buildings over here on the east. These are really fun to hold. Right here, this area, which used to be in play, now it's not. And I've also had a lot of luck over here.
We can head down now, correct?
Just watch these guys move.
Start taking contact, start pushing you off the hill. Move from that compound to the hill to the compound in Gulf 768. If I push from the east, you're in the perfect place to support on the west.
For all your things, One Life events, T-Bags, yes. Well, 99% of our things are One Life events. We sometimes throw in things where you can respawn for limited amounts of times and everything, but at our core, Squad Ops is a One Life community. We have, we do like scrims and things like that. That's mostly for like our regulars versus other like communities and whatnot. And really, that's just on a sign-up basis. We do no practices or anything. It's just like, who wants to go do this? It'll be fun, and people go do this. But for the most part, all of our stuff is One Life. We've also started doing postscriptum One Life events. If you're interested, check us out, SquadOps.gg. Our postscriptum events are really cool. They're going to be maneuvering for a little bit. You see these guys are going to start at the upper Surozai area and then push in from there. Let's go check out the spread of the vehicle, or of the infantry. Vehicles are going to move this way. Well out of sight of enemy vehicles, so good route choice by UC. And yeah, so I was right. They're going to send some guys out here onto their western flank. And they're going to have to be the guys that spot any of the vehicles. Not going to hear them from this distance, that's for sure. I like this positioning. Super sneaky bush boys.
What? Both. It's been a while.
Wait, we have SWAT 4 coming with us?
I think they're going
Just
northwest.
keep on heading northeast to our compound. Put one fire team in Gulf 622 and one fire team on top of the hill, Gulf 616.
Here. Golf 616 here. He wants you guys. He basically wants to cover his north, up here, and then have them holding the building. 2 is gonna hold the south flank. Looks like watching the bridge. MRAP hold down position. We'll actually go confirm this hold down position.
Command, this is 1.
Cover command.
I'm with the convoy because I got newer guys, so I'll just leading the way with them. The southern MRAP, let me know if you spot anything you need to.
Just like right
shoot
to
at
the
anything.
corner, honestly.
Pretty good position. I'd like to see it more behind this building if it was going to be in this spot. Well, and a little bit better cover. Three.
You didn't even hit me, faggot.
Just
kidding.
To tell him not to make that to skyline. So it's easy for them to have these.
You need to build up the area. Just there's a barbed wire on the side, so they can use the wall. Sort of pseudo funnels and lots of grenade sandbags.
Ready.
Oh, really solid stuff.
Rules for entrances and exits.
Oh, So we can't like place razor wire near it.
Good spots here. Hold this position. I really like the pass they did with the map. It looks really nice. Unfortunately, I have
Is that not okay?
I can't load all resources, especially in admin cam. This map is really big, but when you're on the ground and stuff, like at this level, like the map looks really good in my opinion. Same with Yeho Rivka. I really like what they've done with Yeho. By the way, let's go check out the other vehicles as they move. Very underutilized part of the map over here. You're stuck. I think they unloaded all at once and then it glitched.
Please let your mark.
Huh. Okay, they figured it out. That was weird. Sort of just a scouting position before they even cross the river. Looks like they're Overwatch on the bridge. There it is. They're just going to cover the bridge while the rest of the platoon crosses, I assume. Solid choice. They're not sure if anybody's over here to do runs or if there's any scouts watching the bridge. So good decision making on Storm's part. I like this. Mount his guys, get him in security, push vehicles across, and get across too. Probably gonna be about 5 to 10 minutes maneuvering for them. Go back and fly over. Check out positions on the north.
Far north.
Why do we have so much ammo if we can't use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna check north.
We have like no emplacements. Why do we have so much ammo?
Direction.
Well, Ethan, we can have the lodges arm up, and we can station a lodge near everyone's position so they can rearm off it.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
did you see someone? I heard correction.
Yeah. Yeah, northeast of my position, I have enemy lodging.
What?
Is that east of you, Clyde? You said.
Yes, sir, northeast. 055.
That's your friendly logi, Clyde.
What, which wolf there, you reckon?
Say again, sir.
That ours.
Yes, that's friendly, Clyde. Spotted friendly lodges. Let's see if we can spot them too, because I'm not. They at? There they are. Friendly lodgy. Funny stuff. Funny.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, disregard, that's all.
Command, this is 1.
Yeah, command.
Slow going with the convoy up these hills. We're probably only going to get maybe one more run in. Maybe.
Roger, make sure it's full supply.
Roger, full supply.
So they can be spotted, but it's like my face is like, see how far we're zoomed in, and my face is still like a couple inches from the screen.
Be aware, both lodges need to be escorted.
Be careful about those two guys we have forward up there.
2 lodges on requires 1. Emma.
Vehicles are
2 separate lodges. One is escorted, the other's.
Oh, I think he just got left behind.
moving
You guys
across
see
now.
anything?
Nothing.
Nope.
Dude. Just rocks.
Nothing.
Those 2 guys that will probably see anything before we do.
See a lot if you just looked, huh, Brendog? You had axe, I guess. I don't think I'd be able to. So this is probably, let's see from here. About what's his zoom?
Try and find from your side, Brad.
About this, something like this, give or take. Those tiny red dots. I don't think you can see them on the stream. That's how small they are. I'll see if I'll flicker them, see if that helps. That's difficult. That's a difficult spot. Might be able to see Revy, Atomic Peach, maybe.
Okay, these hills are pretty mean with the slow lodges.
Let's check out building stuff. Gross. Lots of grenade sandbags. Barbed wires, looking good. Like to see some defenses over here, at least some grenade sandbags. They're probably waiting on build. 2 Logi trucks, full build. That's like what, 4,000 ammo or something like that. Or sorry, not ammo. Build 3,000 build, 4,000 build. A lot of build points, a lot of sandbags you'd be able to place down. Again, just moving. So far, just maneuvering on Russian side. Not a lot to be said otherwise. Let's go check over here. Go back to the Russians and watch them for a look. Really nice spread that Storm has here. Good line. Do a round on. This is the first round, probably live. 37, 137. Yeah, a little more than 10 minutes in. You guys playing One Life, or are you just spectating what they're doing? They're playing. We're playing a One Life event. I am commentating, so yeah, I'm just spectating for this. But yeah, everybody here is playing a One Life event. I think we're gonna try and hop in the second round. If there's space, there might be space. We're near max. Yeah, 7580. Thing is, make sure you have updated the. There has been a squad hotfix, and I think that's why we're not at maxes, because there's definitely at least 2-3 people I know of who get it loaded in time. Well, good movement for this platoon. They got a nice line. Looks like a staggered line as they push east. Double line. He's getting a little clumped up here, but they're still trying to hold their formation. Looks like this looks really nice. Getting a little clumped up here, but this middle part looks nice. Vehicle is just going to push up through them. Good movement here. Really good movement. Really quick movement. So, let's go over the MTLBs. So this is the MTLB with the NSVT, aka the bad MTLB. I just don't like this gun, and it doesn't have the deployable smokes. It's just a weaker gun. Like, the vehicle itself is fine. I just don't like the gun, so I just call it the bad MTLB. And this is the good MTLB with the KBPT top It's got the larger caliber. It's got the smoke launchers. It's a solid gun, and I definitely like it better than the other one. Oh, look at that! How long the crewman had the little helmet? Oh, that was in V12. Yeah, look at that. Neat. They're just gonna continue moving while the rest of the platoon is gonna continue moving. KVPD is just gonna hold Overwatch in that area. The mod is the same though, right? Yeah, Dubsky, the mod should be the same. We're not using the mod yet until it gets fixed for V12 entirely. Still little tweaks to iron out. Let's fly back over, check out US position. Who's the closest? Who's gonna spot these guys first? Squad 4 is gonna spot these guys first.
Whereabouts their contact?
Possible. Hold tight.
Spot Sessa maybe?
Hughes is squad 1.
We got enemy contact.
Hang on, guys.
I don't think we have enough time for another logi run.
If
Contact
it's
637. Infantry contact.
What about Swids?
Spotted.
Van for you.
5628. Infantry.
Was that Foxtrot 658?
Say again, the foot of that contact?
Copy.
You obviously northwest side, Galata Lake.
Really good line formation. You guys should pull back. They're gonna start getting picked off here soon. And Brendog's a medic. Who else is here? Oh, they're looking at Brendog.
Do you want both
100%.
reps in the same spot?
Maybe Todd. They can probably see Todd. But they're looking at Brendog there.
Try and flank around.
Got to get.
Oh!
Domed.
Take a shot.
Roger.
Yep. Immediately. Immediately just goes down. Little advised position. You guys are gonna move on the back side of the hill, get a little bit closer, make this fight and take this fight to the US.
Just hold your corners a sec. What's the
Nice base of fire so far. Liking it, I'm liking it. Why are they throwing grenades?
Yes, go ahead.
If you move your southern M1 and take it to the bridge to your northwest on the 746, cross it, head to the bridge to the northwest in Charlie 555. Try and get around them. If it's possible, take out MTLBs.
Roger, so that's the one that was going to ready now, or the one that's stationary to the south?
Hey, man, they had me cut off. They got me surrounded.
They're just picking apart these guys.
One is stationary now.
Colville's gonna go down here, definitely gonna bleed out. They are caught on a bad side of the hill. They just need to lay low and hold what they've got. Colville goes down. Clyde, you just need to hide. That's the best you're going to be able to do. Makes it. Yeah. Good base of fire here. This is the base of fire. They don't need to move anymore. They are in really good spots. They just need to allow the rest of their platoon to get into position to flank them from the north. Then you can make it an L-shaped assault. Push south from here while they hold the base of fire. Then they get set up in the base of fire. Then they push and pushing in on them. Really good movement on the Russian side so far. We're gonna go fly over to the US and we'll see how they plan to get out of this. They're probably just gonna fall back off the backside of the hill. They really can't hold this. They've taken too many casualties already. Clyde just gets some shots ring around him. Got a bandage. So far on kill 0 for the US, 2 for the Russians. So in all that little sporadic firing, no, very few casualties, only 2. Way out there. Oh, that's the mortar fob. That's where they're gonna do mortars from. That's squad 5 right there. Storm with his like he's got Boogeyman, Jamar, and Hero to man that.
Say again about Fame.
Copy.
Head to the southwest of the compound if we can.
You may no longer run lodges. No more logistics.
Yep, and their logi runs are done. All they can do. Sure, some of that time will be tweaked. I think the idea was to give them like maybe 1-2 logi runs, or 2 logi runs or so. Maybe 1 at this distance. They're relatively close. Maybe it depends on the area too. Yeah. We could definitely go column by column.
It would be very fucking awful if someone on the west side shot at my butt while watching the north and northeast.
Are you looking northeast?
Dude, if we get shot at from the west, that'd be one hell of a shot.
What's north? They're friendlies to the northeast.
No contact.
Need to look west.
Right
For how heavy was the contact? Was it possible force?
Like this. I like this.
Say again your last use, yeah, I didn't catch that.
MRAPs are firing. Oh no, the 50 bugs. So this MRAP has probably been unloading this entire time. There's just an admin cam bug where you can't hear the MG or the 50 loading or shooting. So unfortunate. But we got a fire team here gonna try and come in behind them. I like this.
That's okay with you.
Really ballsy. Really ballsy. They're gonna be out of it for a little bit. Like it. Respect on the flank. You guys are in a pretty tall spot. You basically have to run up on them to see. Russians are going to continue to push. Update on kill 0 and 0 for the U.S. Same 2 for the Russians. Everybody else is holding what they've got. They pulled back safely. I wouldn't have given up this buildings.
Go 7, 6, 8 if it were possible. Lorne, what do you see up there?
It's gonna move. So they're getting tasked to move from this building, these buildings over here. Okay. Then just to get them as they run downhill from that into those buildings. Not bad, not bad. A lot of hurt people. Look at that. 3 hurt Russians over there. Yeah, 1 hurt US soldier. Yeah, where are the medics at, man?
1, what do you see? See anything?
Yeah, Clyde is hurt too. Asking for updates. Comms aren't what I like them to be. I like to have active comms personally. Give people a nice clear picture. MG is firing. Wow, that's some long range fire onto that MTLB. Basically dropping rounds on him. Oh! Oh! Got like 1 tapped out of that.
Command, I've got a
Monitors got wrecked by that MTLB. What a headshot! Wow! Sorry, Honor. That MTLB had your number. Who's driving that? It looks like Silas and Fitzy on that one. Yeah, early weekend rip for sure.
Command, did you copy my last contact? Full squad, Foxtrot 652.
Roger.
Oh, they're pushing up on these guys over here. Little War Sinister Shaco holding. Big EH and Zach, you need to hold. They're good here.
Try pull back,
Proto G and Verk.
Hold it. If it just starts taking contact.
Guess he does have to watch his northeast.
Stop running off.
Copy.
Back. Orders.
Which?
Pretty good, actually. Good.
One, keep on moving your further northern map around.
Oh, Zaki takes out Revy. That's a squad lead down.
Northwest 320.
Good shots. That was a 2-tap there. Like, everybody's had like laser beams today. I can't shoot for shit. Like, what is this?
Behind.
Biggie H getting shot by Proto J.
You tell your Mo's east member to disengage off radio and head north to the T-junction.
Phoenix laying down fire over here onto Total War. Zaki taking shots from Verk. Grenade lands on Zaki. Grenade doesn't go far enough to take out Proto J and Varric. Another grenade for good measure. That buddy team is dealt with. Total War and Sinister Shaco gonna pull back. So far, 1 kill for the British or US, 6 kills for the Russian.
They had enemy contacts hot on their ass.
Roger.
Hot on their ass. I love the distance. That's about, you know, 50 meters, 100 meters. Right up their ass. Atomic Pete Sessa, Rook gonna hold this angle with Hamdog, gonna hold the low ground while Greybu, Verk and Proto J holding their high ground.
Head east and head north towards Juliet 527 and trying to get them from behind.
Go ahead and firing from over here for a little bit. Let's watch the... Look at this maneuvering element here on the north. They're just moving. Nobody's spotted them. They have no idea Axe and his squad are over here on this side. They're going to be able to push right down the valley. No problems whatsoever. Yeah. Dr. Delano. And the Stig on point. Going to be able to push through valley relatively easy. Nobody's even watching. Hi all. How's it going, Mofobox? Really need to get in the habit of watching more of these. They're not half bad. Well, I appreciate that, Rita Games. Really appreciate it. If you're interested in watching, check us at twitch.tv/squadops and youtube.com/squadops. If you're interested in participating in these events, check us out at squadops.gg. All you have to do is take our Squad Ops basic training course, only about 45 minutes to an hour long. Then you can participate in any and all of our Squad Ops events. And they're a lot of fun. He's just gonna hold his building, let them come to him. They're on they have a good side of the hill. Make them run downhill and then catch them out in the open. They've spotted Pipe Funk and Clyde here, taking shots at him. That was Alpha Guido, I believe, the one who took those shots. Maybe Mendax or Ant.
Alright, I got down somehow by mortar. Frank, you take off after me. Then Chanka, then Clyde. That's if I may have got my die again. In here.
Mortars are really effective, blowing up these lodges. That's about it, just blowing up lodges. Is it new player friendly? This is new player friendly early weekend. That's what basic is. It's really basic. Like, if you have, it's a lot of stuff that when they say it, they're like, oh yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. And it's just to sort of get everybody on the same page. And on our Discord, if you just hop into one of the squad channels where people are playing squad and say, hey, I'm new, is anybody squad lean? Can I hop in with anybody's squad? People love new players. Like, if you want to learn, if you want to play, they want to play with you. So yeah, I like to think we're new player friendly. These mortars landing right on top of some of these sandbags, just blowing up all the hard work these US tried to put into building this. I'm afraid that if I start playing, I'll forget to sleep or go to work. I feel you on that one, Breach. Definitely feel you on that one. I've got about 1,800 hours in this game, and it's not slowing down just yet. That's gonna get that Logi a little bit closer. They can reload off of these rifleman ammo bags and the Logi truck. So they want to keep at least one of them alive.
Foxtrot 756, single infantryman.
Watch out. Dumpy.
US Russians pushing in really quickly now. They're almost surrounding them. How's this flank on the north? What? What is this? What is this? The flanking MRAP just like suicided in.
I have enemy Vix.
What? We missed it, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I got enemy Vix.
That's the turret that just loaded. That was cool.
For me,
What happened? Bob Marley, what did you do? How did you end up in this situation?
My MRAP's down south waiting for orders.
What happened to your plane back?
Under a take down. Not sure from what.
I can see your spectator cam.
If you move your
I know.
To the
Leave me alone.
To the south, move that
I know.
To
Oh, they need to get out of spectator cam. If you're in it's a bug that if you're in the same squad as somebody and you're in spectator cam, you show up. It's super awkward. So that's what he's seeing. The guys in his squad. He doesn't actually see me. MRAPs or MTLB's in really good positions to lay fire down onto anybody who tries to peek over there at radio tower. I wonder where lawn darts went down from. And then they, oh wow, look at that. Really good spot to lay down fire onto any of these places, any compounds in this valley.
Hayden 4, what's your strand flight?
When watching the UFC fights, I'm not watching UFC, unfortunately. Streaming squad ops, and well, it's not unfortunate. I like streaming squad ops, and I sort of only watch UFC fights.
Yes, I do know I'm
so
here.
I know what to talk about other people.
I don't know if they can get eyes into my compound, but they definitely know I'm here. I took out a guy that was just contact
outside of FOB. Like the south.
Already on the south. Squad 4 pushing in now. They're about to come off the hill. Phoenix is the squad. I believe Phoenix is a squad lead. Where is an AR? He's just an AR, yeah. Phoenix is even a squad lead. Who's his squad lead?
No, I do not.
Like Atomic Peaches of squad lead? It looks like he's a fire team lead.
No.
It was Revy. Yeah, Revy was his.
Where should I fall back to? Because I'm sitting up here.
Try to get to me if you can.
Got it.
We're just raining down on them, not allowing them to move around in the open, and just hurting all of their building and whatnot that they've done. Project Warrior may go down here. No, he doesn't hold that. Burke and Proto J are already on that low ground there. And then they got Phoenix and Atomic over there on the top. Now that they've got good eyes on the mortars, they can definitely guide these in where they need them to be. Who's on them? Like we got Hero on the mortars. Only 375 ammo left, so only about 9 more rounds of mortars.
Command, I got contacts moving down the road at Fox 752 left side of road down at my compound.
Get inside. You got rounds in them.
You don't have to get inside.
Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Cover.
Got the enemy Vic north of me.
Mortars. Impressed with the mortars so far. Mortars can sometimes just miss everything, and it's upsetting because you're like, why do we even have the mortars? What did they even do? The mortars have done pretty good so far. Freedom Fighter, he said, let's regroup with Squad Lead 4. Oh, Freedom Fighters, were you in that MRAP? The ill-fated MRAP that sort of just drove by the entire platoon. Well, there's a smoking hull of an MRAP. Mortars firing. They're just gonna hold their position to slowly circle in.
As soon as you get here, we're pushing
so
south.
far for the U.S., 3 kills, 11 kills for the Russians. U.S. pushed the radio tower. Where did you? They came in from the north and they just assaulted the radio tower. Wow, good push.
Yeah, I got that.
Good push on the radio tower.
They're on our comm now.
I got eyes on. I can try and push them.
Wouldn't try that.
I got pulse contacts between you and me, command. In like that road, I keep hearing.
We had managed to get one of the MRAPs out of there, but Axe now has control of radio tower. Let's go check out this position here before we head back over to the main compound. We got Coververts and Frederick. Frederick is waiting for orders, figuring out where they need to go from. The problem is they've got them here. Their squad lead is Bob Marley, who's in this general area. So we'll see if he manages to make it back. No, he made it back. Look at him. He made it back to the platoon. Look at him go.
Big whip. How many steps in your squad, Clyde?
Where's your MRAP?
We could ambush anything that comes on this road.
Marley isn't doing so hot for us, so he's panicking
Yeah,
a bit.
we got
I mean,
fire.
he's a fire team lead.
Close to my position, close to my contact.
You can't. I don't ever expect much from my fire team leads. I always hope for the best, but you always gotta like expect nothing because some people are good, some people are bad. Maybe it's his first time. He's got to try. I mean, it's his first time sometimes, and only way to get better is to do it. So as long as he learns from it, he'll be all right. It looks like Verk and Proto J pushing into the U.S. compound, right on the outer wall. So far, so good for the Russians. They're definitely in the driver's seat. About to surround the U.S. on 3 sides: west, east, north, and then it just closes in from there. I like this. This is their main area that they're gonna push from. And they've got these.
Get it.
Let's do this. Boys.
I might step out and frag.
Make sure they don't jump up the wall to our right.
Yep, alright. No. I think total wars.
Spraying grenade. Not gonna work.
Okay. You watching
Or
jump total?
you gotta underhand it if you're gonna do it over the wall. Look how far that went.
Fragging my camp right now. They're gonna push in soon.
There's another window that I'm not watching. I'd watch out.
Returning the favor.
Listen to them freak out over these two.
They're on my right. I can hear them.
They can't get into
Too
the
far.
window, and there's no really good way to watch it.
Oh, hurts them both.
Oh, I hit one.
Yeah, you definitely got one. Fuck it, I'm more gonna toss some frags.
Which
too.
side of the compound, Chanka? The north or south?
West side, northwest side. I'm throwing frags over. We're hitting them.
Frag out.
It's so awkward to get frags here because they just roll downhill.
Yep.
There's no medics. Go to war, try.
He's right next to me. Merman.
Stay down.
Downhill. It's so hard to get the frags right.
He's probably right here.
Hear them moving. They're just getting chased with frags.
Yeah, he's right here. Merman. Hold on, right where I'm standing, right here, on the other side of the wall. He's peeking, I think. Be careful.
Oh, I saw his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hunting.
Let me get the grenade. Nope, too far. Can't get the grenade. Look at him. They just roll down the hill.
Did you get him?
Contact east.
No, he's still up there, I think.
Contact east. That's this contact's from Axis squad.
You could go outside and try and get him out.
He is
Peak. Peak is
50 meters. West of me. Or no, about 100 meters west of me.
Yeah, I hear him moving again.
Careful.
I keep getting pinged.
Nice hit. Do it again.
Remember my bags.
Alright, my lad hit.
That's right.
Yeah, we are.
Here, there's ammo here.
So they hit the MRAP, it sounds like.
Cover.
Out.
Move north, west. I'm sorry. He pushed west. I think I might have got the squad leader.
So far on kills for the US 3, for the Russians 13. Russians up about 10 kills. Verk Proto J just chilling. How do they do this? How are they getting in here? Somebody watching the main door. Somebody watching that window. Yeah, they're just gonna sit there. M2B has pulled up. This one's the one that was hit, I think. Smoking like it's been hit. Mortar's out. Doesn't look like it did much damage. So all in all, Mortar's killed an MRAP, or sorry, killed a Logi. Ooh, MG's going out on Bob Marley and Chaotic Clyde. Bob Marley may go down here.
Roger.
Okay, I'm still alive. I'm
One
in.
on 4.
Oh,
Be
fuck.
careful.
Don't bleed out, Bob.
Holy shit, I don't know how we did that.
Yeah, man, that was insane. Dude. What the fuck?
So Bob Marley's squad is down to him and then his squad. Looks like Chaotic Clyde is down to just himself.
Roger.
That's where the most of the casualties are.
One chain up, staying on that hill to our south. Watch our south.
They're in.
Can I get a medic, please?
Good push. Good push back. Or good falling back.
What's the consulate plan do? Has it died off?
We haven't had contact in a bit.
Go all the way south and then west.
Whereabouts was the contact coming from?
Holy crap. That's me. I'm dead. So dead.
Nah, you're alright.
Barely.
Just concerned about the intel base, putting on watching it, picking up as you go.
Down fire. Let's go see where they decide to put the MRAP again. Oh, MRAP's been spotted already. And it's gonna die here, I think. Oh? Driving this. Good job. It's Verts. Lucky Verts. Way to get it out of there. Way to save the MRAP. But it's like it's just being chased around by the MTLB. Both of the MTLBs.
Just remember, I have to push you, not your way round.
Copy.
Remind them they have to push you. They're on the offense. They need to be. Ooh, grenade. Doesn't take map, but that's the closest any of the others have got.
There's at least 2 or 3 there. Yeah, they're right here. I don't think we got him.
He's still throwing frags at us?
No, that was me.
Okay.
I don't know how it must be rolling down the hill or something.
Yeah, it's like a foot of clearance and a steep slope.
Oh, I mean, I'll stop throwing, but
Wonder what happened. Do you think they noticed if he were to vault this? Out again. Close.
Maybe not. Maybe not, dude.
If you sit right inside, Chaotic, if you sit inside that doorway, they can hardly see. Yeah, in there.
So,
are you guys clearing your south side of the fob?
tightening in around the U.S. Slowly but surely. 1 is taking up position here. 3 is going to take up position where U.S. Squad 1 is now, and then they're going to push in from a couple different angles. Good work on the U.S.'s end so far.
He's looking at me.
Oh shit!
Roger, I might be just suppressing.
That was close.
Just stay down. Watch that door, Lawson. Watch that door.
Yeah, I'll keep watching this.
If you watch that door, it'll be safe on that south side.
Big contact beacon again, 253.
Ready to really lay down fire onto that MT. Besides this map, which may get flanked here relatively soon by Axis Squad. We'll go check him out. Pretty good little pack.
Chanka, what do you see over
Axe, get out the front, man. You're squad lead.
Say again?
What do you see over there?
I've got contacts far.
So who do you think is winning? I really think the Russians are winning, but the U.S. defenders' advantage cannot be counted out. This is a lot that they've got to push into. 2 compounds where the vehicles will not be able to help at all.
Hey, repeat that contact.
So Russians are up. 4 kills for the U.S., 13 for the Russians. But U.S. could still pull this back if the Russians don't know how to clear buildings.
Possible, hold a 5-3.
And it's likely. I mean, not everybody knows how to clear buildings properly, quickly. And sometimes they just sort of suicide in. One guy goes in, dies, nobody wants to go in after, no violence of action. And yeah, it's really unfortunate sometimes. MG's going down, hitting Frederick. Frederick goes down. That's from the MTLB, looks like. So far, Fitzy. Check out these drivers. 5 kills for Silas, 1 kill for Fitzy. Good driving on their part. Other drivers here, but doesn't look like they've done as good. There's X.
That's work.
Look at that, laying shots down onto the M2B. It's been hit twice. It may burn out here. May flip.
TLB's moving.
They're pushing my compound right now.
Hold up, Chaka. One, if you can get your M up around to the southeast of Roger Tower, which is in Hotel 898, and try to get them from behind.
You said Hotel 898?
Axe are just coming up on an flank
Hotel
area. No idea they're coming in from the south.
Hotel 897.
Rest of Verks and Proto J's platoons here. Push in now. They've got more grenades. They got more people. They do it. Ham Dog's here. Brick is here. Atomic Peach. Thessa. People. Proto J's gonna vault over. Nobody there to stop him. Oh, he fakes it. He fakes out Verk there. A lot of people here to prevent this, so they're in. A lot of people. They got to clear out these buildings now. One Rook goes down to Lord Chanka. Lord Chanka needs to report this. As soon as you took the shots, you got to report this to command. Still nothing. They don't know they breached this compound. Violence of action. Vert goes in there, trades with Thurman Merman. Protégé's there.
They're breaching right now. It might go down here.
There they go. It's finally set in command.
You still up, Joe?
I'll try and give them a guesstimation on how many people are breaching. There's just so much information you got to relay as soon as you go, you know, hey, breaching my compound, possible squad size element, may go down here, I've already taken out these many guys. M-Dog goes down. They've taken out a majority of these guys now. Only, it looks like 3 on 3? 3 on 3? Defender's advantage US.
Hey, thanks,
We're trying to get this. Yeah, he's gonna get him. Oh no! Yeah, he does. I thought he had, Protégé had the shots of Lord Trunker first. Tessa goes down. Trades with Ding. Atomic Peach takes out the other one who was there with Ding. It's Evan, SMA, and Lord Chanka left. Get an angle. Let's go find something else. Clay Spawn goes down. Oh, they take a shot at the MTLB.
You're gonna lose if you shoot from uphill.
MTLB goes down. Or sorry, there's an MRAP. That was an MRAP. Goes down to the MTLB. Clay Spawn went down. The south push from Axe's squad are getting assaulted from the south. Axe is pushing in. Oh, this is just a turkey shoot for the Russians now. They've got MTLBs on key positions. Good crossfire.
I don't know. Maybe it was I think it was an ammo shot. That's it.
Look at them. They're surrounded at this point.
If I was back down, good.
This is it for the U.S. Let's get an update on kills. 10 for the U.S., 24 for the Russians. Russians gonna just start crossfiring in. Let's see if they can overwhelm this point.
We've lost that one. They're coming from the northwest. We're holding, but still,
Got 21 hours in this game so far. My time pressure TT. I highly recommend it early weekend. SOTT is a lot of fun. And even if you don't participate in our ops so often, the basic information is I have found that it's transferred into Vanilla Squad relatively well. But that's sort of how I like to play Vanilla Squad, is using my fire teams and not playing it like a run around and shoot as many people as possible. I love the tactical aspect of Squad, and that's sort of how I play Squad. Some people want to run around and shoot, that's fine. But if you're in my squad in a vanilla game, then I mean you're gonna be a squad. You're gonna be a fire team lead. I'm gonna make you work together and play as a squad. Big surprise, I know. Guido pushing in. They're gonna just funnel their way into Epic Smiley. He's got a really good angle here. Is there 5-minute delay so people can't stream snipe? Edie, no, there is no delay at all. If you stream snipe, then you know where somebody was somewhere, maybe. But it's not about winning or losing. It's really just about the experience you get from playing the op. And the people who would be able to really utilize the stream sniping would be like command and squad leads. And none of those guys are going to be stream sniping. We trust those guys. They're our staff. They're our regulars. And I mean, they just get banned from the community if they stream snipe, and it's not worth it. They'd rather participate in these ops and just have fun rather than try and win. So good two-pronged approach from Axis Squad and I don't know, Alpha Guido Squad, I think. And they're pushing in. Yuzi may go down here. It's just Yuzi alone. Storm's in here with them. Just been overrun. Good push from the Russians. Epic Smiley goes down to Axe. Now it's just Mr. Yuzi. What is this? Take out one. Takes out one. Takes out two. Oh, couldn't take out a third. He ran out of ammo. Yuzi takes out two. 15 for the US, 33 for the Russian. They made him pay for it. Not enough. Updates on who is left. Nobody left over there. Birch is the last one left, I think. And he's spotted. Birch goes down. Russians had a great plan to assault this compound. They came in from a lot of different angles. Didn't allow them to reposition. Clyde got caught out on the hill where the MTLB was really early on. Lost a lot of guys there unnecessarily. The pullback all the way back, maybe not advised. Might have been able to hold that other compound. This hold over here was really solid. Who was it? Whoever was over here. Chonka. Lord Chonka was over here. Whoever's over here, Lord Chonka and his squad, they did a good job holding this. MTLBs were really effective. MRAPs not as effective.
Next
so it was just
round.
Slight differences that really escalated things out of control for the US.
Ready to fuck some shit up in the MTLB?
Very slowly. Those MTLBs were just slowing people down. It was just poor positioning.
Dude, I told you there was more guys there
before getting pushed.
Total, that was funny as shit.
Yeah.
You threw like 5 nades and they all rolled down the hill.
Yeah, dude.
And they were literally prone to opposites.
Talking about, he said there's more people there. Whenever he was throwing the grenades, there was only 2 people there. I told you if you watch this, there's only 2 people there when you were throwing grenades. They eventually got reinforced, but for the most part, you were tossing grenades. It's fun until you're the second person to die. Yeah, that's unfortunate if you die really early on, but I mean, you have good ops, you have bad ops. I've definitely gone down first, and I've definitely, been the last one alive sometimes. Actually, I don't think I've ever been the last one alive. I've definitely been like, last three or so alive. But yeah, I've definitely died first before, and sometimes it's disheartening, but then you get to watch from up above and learn from everybody else's mistakes and listen to me talk shit, and if you hop into the stream. But let's go ahead and swap sides. I'll be on US again, and we'll listen in on the other team. Let me go ahead and go over commands while we're getting started, or people. Oh, actually, I can't because I don't. Go ahead and wait for them to make up squads. And it was really MTLBs coming in here on the west that did it. Came in, they positioned themselves very in a nice crossfire, and were able to lay down a lot of suppression for basically free. There wasn't really much that the US could do to stop this. And at least you didn't get driven to your death. Yeah, Freedom Fire, that's unfortunate. The suicidal MRAP, definitely, I don't think that definitely wasn't Yuzi's plan. He said to flank them, not to suicide into them. And you maybe should have taken it a little bit slower, that push. I understand, yeah, time is of the essence, and you're worried about not getting there before the platoon gets overrun. But put in our squad.
Thank you, Hero. Okay, so everyone listen up real quick. Get you guys shut up, listen up. So, since he decided to defend there, I want us to defend compound marked with point of interest at Juliet 767. Juliet 767.
Means he's gonna get 12 minutes of logistic runs. Again, it's probably gonna be one run because the drive. It's probably like 5 or 6 minutes right here alone. It's like uphill. It's crazy.
We're going to defend that. I want
vehicle repair station over there.
So what I want this time, since I had you guys moving around a bunch, Hero, you're going to be on point fob defense, and then Revy, you are going to be in Juliet 668. Marked with the second point of entry.
I'm gonna listen into Storm's plan.
Have Alpha Guido and Bob Conley. Marked with the point of interest. And we are going to have Clay J in those compounds right there. Or somewhere around that area. Possibly, you'll more than likely be right there, actually. So, as far as platoon assets, Clay J, you're going to get everyone's going to get a lat. So, each squad is going to get one lat. And we're going to have Hero and Alpha Guido get automatic rifles. Because I believe that the MGs have optics.
They do not.
That's correct.
They
same
do.
as last time. You want to make sure that you grab an AR that does not have a 4X with just the red dot.
So we're doing 4 ARs?
Yep. So we got everyone's gonna have a lat, and we're going to have Hero and I believe I said Alpha with automatic rifle. With the extra automatic rifle, that is. We had Alpha Guido, you will get an MRAP, and Revy, you will get an MRAP.
Copy. He does Raymond for live at 1:45.
So, live in about 10 minutes.
So,
Getting everybody
with that being said,
and get ready to load
get
up.
all the guys loaded in with their kits. Get them mounted
Here,
up. We're gonna move
here,
to our location.
here, and I wasn't listening for the last one. So 3 pretty solid points, and we'll see how it falls. How Storm manages to hold this. If your last one live couldn't stream snipe and be a massive advantage again. Yes, clone drone trooper or clone drone prone. Stream sniping is always going to be an advantage of some kind, but I mean, you want to stream snipe? We have event admins on both teams who are there just specifically watching for just any kind of trickery and things like that. If you catch it on stream, they'll just go back and watch it. They're watching, they're recording, they're doing all their stuff to make sure these ops are as they're being played by the rules as they should be. And if you get caught stream sniping, I mean, you're just banned from the community and then you don't get to play anymore. Is that really worth it to maybe get the win? Why not just play for the experience and, you know, have fun? It's a game after all.
Other than the one that I'm currently in, and we're gonna need 2 MRAPs. Make sure you have your driver gunner sorted out for an MRAP and have them get in first.
We get 3 lodges, correct?
On them to move.
Oh yes, we get 3 lodges.
Go ahead and follow them.
So we're gonna get 2 more
getting guys
lodges
spawned in, getting
that
this
I'm in,
situated.
and 2 MRAPs.
Ooh, I like these new Hescos.
Spawn inside of them.
Sorry, do you know what build we take?
I believe it has to be half and half.
Are we loading the logic?
It says any. No, any. You want all build? Well, all build, I guess, because we don't get anything. All build.
Gonna go 100% build. I think the argument could be said for some ammo points to be dumped, just a little bit on their initial run, but they didn't really use them last time.
Resupply off the logic trucks as well. You might factor that into your decision making with respect to ammunition.
Feel reminding them you might be able to factor that into.
Our first run will be all build, and then our last run, which will
are we weapons
will
before
be
we get
determined,
in, or
will actually grab ammo.
We're staging.
I'm not gonna be able to fit everyone on my MRAP, so do you want me loading my guys up into a particular logi? Just have them going on
No,
foot?
it doesn't matter. We're literally just moving. We're literally just moving to our live start.
Getting everybody over there, getting ready to get started.
Ammo, if that's okay, just in case something happens to our lodges. Copy that.
Oh, so let's go over who's participating in this op and the objective of this operation. Now that everybody has created their squads and everything, for the U.S. squad or platoon, we have platoon lead Storm with his squad leads Revi, Alpha Guido, Hero, and Clayjay. For the Russian forces, we have platoon lead Yuzi with his squad leads Chaotic Clyde, Efank, Lord Chanka, and Londarts. So again, I definitely put the experience for command-wise in Storm's favor, just because he's done it way more. Yuzi is a pretty solid command, but Storm just has more experience in it.
Damn, I got all the ARs. I think.
Squad lead-wise, relatively similar standouts here. Alpha Guido is pretty solid. Everybody else is really solid. They've got Londarts, always a solid squad lead. Lord Chonk is his second time squad leading. Everybody else is relatively solid. So should be I think it's just going to come down to the commands and their style of defense/offense. And guys are getting ready to get started moving. And let's just go ahead and follow them in. So this Operation Crazy Horse is, go ahead and bring up the map, an attack defense operation. The U.S. are tasked with setting up a FOB anywhere north and east of the river that cuts the map in half. That's the map. It's super useful, I know. They can set up a FOB anywhere north and east of the river that cuts the map in half, as long as it is west of this JK line. So anywhere, this line right here, right here, west of it, and then north and east of the river. So they got a good probably 2 square kilometers of, actually, yeah, probably, it's about 2 kilometers north to south. Almost 3 kilometers this way, a little more, or a little less, but 2.5 kilometers this way to sort of position themselves. The US have to set up a FOB anywhere in that area as long as there's building is inside of a building. So there's here, there's even like a little shed here that I've used. I've actually used a spot here. And it looks like Max is going to have them here.
For the first 12 minutes, yes. Copy. I'll decide what exactly we're doing.
Alright, so Silas 50, you two are going to be escorting the lodges and the lodge runs for the first 12 minutes, at which point you will then come back to the camp and link up with the rest of us.
Understood.
The rest of Charlie will dismount when we get up to the camp.
Roger. Still on good
basically,
heading, yeah?
we're all dismounting at the FOB location, and then
guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to confirm something. We're still on a good heading, yeah?
Yeah. There's only one road to go.
Yeah, copy. I did not see any of you. I was better seeing a trail of smoke.
You see a vehicle now, it's fine.
Just reminder you can
If it makes you feel better, I wasn't paying
cannot build until live.
Going down this hatchbacks.
So, Warrior and Ebola? Or Ebola? Is it Ebola? Or what is it? How do you pronounce it?
A what?
Abello, alright. Abello and just be with me until the MRAP gets back from there doing lodge runs.
Briefing his guys on the way. This is good squad leading right here, guys. Making sure everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing. Confirming. He's always asking you understand, you got it. Plan, this is what's going to happen. Let's go see if anybody else is talking in local. We can catch on their ride over because they haven't even given their brief yet. They're still getting started or getting set up for live. They got about 4 minutes until we go live. They've got some time to get their guys in order. They're probably all talking in their squad comms. It's just much louder than local for the most part, so it makes it easy to hear. Running across the street without looking both ways, and you get run over for it, Turtle.
Okay, so everyone listen up real quick. We're going to be running 2 logi runs after live, 2 logi runs after live. I want members of
Mr. 50 cal, get your shovel
Hero
out.
Squad to run the lodges for us.
Yeah, get your shovel out.
The rest of Hero Squad, I believe
that's not what I meant.
said was beyond point digging. So if you're within the pod briefs,
he's getting in front of the 50 cal.
We're going to be doing squad briefs.
Yeah, you need the electrical shovel up there.
Individual squad briefs.
Just move
if you're
the
within
fucking
the
50 and replace it with the
fob radius, you will be able to place down. We're not going
So
to be
check out the compound where this is the main defensive area. Much more complicated than the other position. Lots of walls that they can run through. Plenty of buildings to hide inside. I like this spot. This is a good spot.
Always valid is on if you need.
Out of the way, boys.
I definitely like this. You guys fit in more people in ups now that it's 50-50? They've upped it to 50-50 already, Kennick? Was that what the update? I know they're working on 50-50, and once they get it to that, yes, then it will most definitely be upping it to 50-50. I'm like, I can't say for sure because I don't run the technical side of squad ops. I'm not in charge of the servers or anything, but I can say pretty confidently that we will be trying to get, you know, the max we can get in here. It won't be exactly 50-50. Because we save room for, you know, our event admins. That's 2 people. I'm a commentator. I take up 1 spot. So that's 3 right there. And usually we'd like to have 2 commentators. So, you know, that's 4 spots right there. But we'd like to get as max as squad allows us. We work with the 80 we got, and we peak out with what we can. Most of the time it's about 75, 77 people, and then it just will have trouble loading in.
Or actually bring 1,000 ammo in one of them on the last run.
Live in about 1:10. Just no platoon briefs again. I love me some platoon briefs. A lot of squad leads have been switching over to just straight command or squad briefs, letting those guys get really detailed on what their individual plan is.
5 more feet. 5 more feet.
Yeah.
Wait, all right, everyone behind me. Don't go past me, warrior. We're on the edge of the. Don't go past me.
All right, let's make sure we have drivers
how do
for
you
all the
know?
lodges.
Check your map, brother.
My beam's going.
Hero.
I don't get it. I'm checking. I'm looking at map. I don't see anything.
The build radius.
Am I supposed to be seeing something?
And
yeah, blue
the
ring.
rest of you guys are gonna be on point digging for the first 12 minutes.
What is it? It's Q and right click or Q and left?
One of my guys dropped the rally for jump back in on. Shift back to home.
Yeah, Roger.
If you guys have any questions about squad or squad ops in general, I would be happy to answer them. If not, I could point you in the right direction to get your question answered. I am here to chat with you guys and, you know, make fun of everybody who's playing in the operation. That is my job as commentator. I've taken it upon myself to be the master shit talker. Live. And right off the bat, we got Squad 3 moving southeast, Squad 1 moving west. 4 is on point. 2 is moving off. Moving out to get up. Ah, Dubs, you weren't mounted up, Dubs.
Whoever said that they had somebody drop
weapon placements? I don't believe so.
weapon emplacements.
Russian team just starts at main. I went over what the objective is. U.S. defends this. Russians are attacking this point. Let's go over assets. I don't believe I went over those this round. For the U.S. team, they get 1 squad lead, 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, and 1 medic per squad. The platoon armory, which the platoon lead can deal out as he sees fit, is 4 light anti-tank kits and 2 extra automatic rifles. The vehicles are 2 MRAP open tops and 3 logistics trucks with any load. I believe they're going to do mostly build points just to get as much down as possible. Their FOB is various defensive structures, i.e. sandbags, HESCO walls, indirect fire shelters, barbed wire, things like that. No emplacements or anything like that. Russian assets include 1 squad lead, 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 medic per squad. And again, platoon army, which the platoon lead can deal out as he sees fit, is 4 light anti-tank kits and 2 extra ARs. The vehicles include 1 MTLB with the NSVT, aka the bad MTLB, and 1 MTLB with the KVPT, aka the good MTLB. They also get 1 logistics truck with 1.5k ammo, 1.5k build, mostly to rearm off of. Then they can have 1 FOB with a dedicated mortar squad. It's a 4-man squad with 1 squad lead, 1 fire team lead, and 2 riflemen, 4-man. And they are the only ones who can use the mortar, so they have to stay alive to use the mortar, or else it goes down. They get 1 mortar in their own logistics truck with 1.5k ammo, 1.5k build. So
I got eyes on the bridge to our
they have
south,
each column has different times that they can run Logi. Like you can only run Logi for a specific amount of time, depending on the column you're at. If starting all the way over here at the C, D, and E column, if you have anywhere C, D, or E column, you do not have any time restrictions on your Logi runs. You can run Logi as long as you want, as many times as you want, because look at that drive. That is a drive for sure. For if you're in the F column, you get 25 minutes. G column, 20 minutes. H and I column are 16 minutes apiece. And finally, if you're at the J column, the furthest east you can go, you cannot go past that. Or you cannot put your FOB past that, I should say. You only get 12 minutes. They have 12 minutes to do these Logi runs. Let's go follow this. I didn't follow the Logis last time. I felt I missed out watching this long journey up the hill. Look at this. They have to go so far up. Dubs is a little further behind. Should be. So slow. It's like watching paint dry, guys. Exciting, isn't it? In the meantime, Russian squad is just gonna move, try and get eyes on, mostly move in the same position because their main is here. They don't have really. They can go north out or they can go east out. Most people are gonna go north out just because that allows them to all the way east. You can argue to go to this checkpoint and then see this way. I might do that. It's a good outlook, but this is all downhill. This is easy and it gets you there quick. So good call going north. So live at, when was live? 1:45. We are 5 minutes in. They have 7 more minutes of Logi runs. They get the 1. That's what happens. They get 1 Logi run.
Negative. Wait for the
past the intersection.
Like watching a snail go over a block of salt. That was good. That was good. Lodges are here. We won't watch the downhill trick, guys. I won't make you suffer through that, but it's most likely going to be a lot faster because, you know, downhill's faster. But look at the route they have to go. Running Logi is an actual job now. Squad, like vanilla squad, when you're running Logi, you can make a huge difference. But I wonder if they go barreling down this hill. This is what I would do. I'm barreling down this hill, full speed.
Everyone listen up. Hero, get you guys to listen up.
Easy.
You guys are going to grab 1,000 ammo points. So one of your Logis is going to grab 1,000 ammo points. This is going to be the only Logi run.
Logi. Only Logi run. Need 1,000 ammo points in one of the Logis, just so they can bring on their lats. Their lats are going to be really, really important. Let's check out their buildings. Lots of Hescos. I like the use of the Hesco blocks, sandbags, grenade sandbags. Nice little OP here. Firing position there.
Ooh, that would be a fun little competition. Just have a bunch of ops where people have to build fobs and then rate them on Feng Shui.
But you can buy like DLC attachments.
Oh shit, okay.
Like
a
pink
pony on
sandbags
tower
and
defense
stuff.
mod.
Playing The Sims in no, what is it, Animal Crossing, where they judge you on how good your room is?
I laugh, but I think that's actually a planned op-est.
Alright, MRAPs.
Go check out this. This is a pretty
squad leaders.
far for them to move. They're not really going to be able to fall back if they get pushed really hard. So you need to spot them soon and then pull out.
Last run.
Fix bipods, so got his bipod out. Look at that shot. Beautiful. Good looking. Good looking game.
I'm really concerned for our south here. We should have spotted them by now, I think, if they were north.
I'm gonna try to get eyes south.
They could be taking it slow. 3.
Yep.
I want you to actually
Where are
stay
they?
where you
Can
are
we see
because
them?
I like where you are.
Not
Revy,
showing up on.
instead of you going up to the north with a fire team, I want you to get a fire team
Yeah,
to
there they are.
the compounds in Juliet 895. Juliet 895.
They're in there somewhere. It looks like.
Juliet 895.
Yeah, I think it was
Go ahead and fly over to Russians.
useful too.
Platoon is on foot. Okay, platoon is on foot. We're gonna set their line up and push west to east. They got about, if they're gonna go on foot from here, 3, 6, 9.
Alright, so Hero and
18,
Revy, listen up.
1,800 meters.
Once they find us,
Point
and
8
once they start pounding us with
on
mortars,
foot.
I want the guys inside,
See?
either inside a shelter or inside a building, not peeking. And then once, you know, they stop shelling us, of course, we want to keep firing angles on everyone.
How did we cap it with people in Vix?
Good line. Good lines. Look at that. That's a good firing position here. Beautiful. It's good on map anyway. Positioning here is, it's solid. It looks good. They just need to push forward. They're waiting for the call to move. Can't really see much from here. Good though. Oh, yeah, this is Lawn Dart's in charge of this. Of course. They're gonna just continue to push east. Might load up again and move a little bit closer. They'll fly back to the U.S. Gonna be Turtle or Higgins here at the bottom, I think. Clady's looking. Quiet before the storm. I'd say we probably got about 10 minutes of maneuvering here for the Russians. Got a lot of ground they need to cover. Gonna give plenty of time for the U.S. forces over here to build up. No more build points, but they're gonna be dug in and they're gonna be comfortable with what they've got. This is looking like a nice little pub. As I flew away, of course.
Northwest, way far out.
Copy that. Means they're probably going to be pushing in from the same angle we did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do see him, yeah.
They flipped it! Okay, no.
Well, that's really far.
That's insanely far.
That's like 1,000 meters at least.
Well, go ahead and start engaging them. Don't do that. You think you can shoot out the Logi driver from here?
What?
You think you can shoot out the Logi from here?
No.
Yeah, give him the
Unless
good
you're,
old
like,
one tap.
God shot.
Easy peasy. I don't think 5.56 works at 1,000 meters though.
It might be able to actually.
Well, they've tested it
Command, I
before.
think I got eyes on
no-go.
infantry to my direct west, or to the west of the cop.
I don't even think the MG scope can even zero even nearly that far though.
Somewhat far away.
Can't even zero my gun that far.
We have guys.
Yeah.
I can't zero my gun at all.
We have friendlies to the west of the cop.
Oh,
My
yeah.
gun zero is at like 100.
Negative. It was
If I didn't have the
India
scope.
645 north of Squad 1. If Squad 1 can confirm targets to their north. I'm almost certain I saw someone.
India 645.
Right?
Rough.
Nothing there.
To your
Alpha
northwest,
Guidos,
Indian
I'm almost certain you're going crazy.
Over a hill.
This is
not
who.
north. I don't know.
How could they get there
I'm
that
50-50.
fast?
I saw something.
Third, we're scanning.
India 645 to our north.
Squad 4 is moving south off mine, so we can be QRF if they come in from the west.
I don't see anything.
I don't know how they
just
could
try
get
to
that
leave your
fast.
fire team behind. This is a big compound.
We would have to see them crossing.
Hey, Firm Storm, I'm leaving my MRAP.
I mean,
and,
they could have
whatever's
gone.
left of that fire team up
if
there.
they took that road, they would have needed to take a vehicle. We would have heard or seen it.
All good points here from the trio who's been talking here. It was Fulcrum, Cyclone, is that Savia? Vita?
I'm gonna get some defilade between me and that MTLB.
I don't believe this northeast contact.
I can hear it. Unless it's a Logi. I think it's a Logi.
Very rough grid on one of the MTLBs is G523 on the road, and the other one's on the hill above it.
Copy that. Just let the MRAPs know.
So, when I go onto my map, I can't see grid coordinates anymore.
You can. There's a
lattice opacity.
setting.
It's a fourth option.
You open up your hit enter and go into like your and then go to the top.
Yeah, like for sure.
They're just watching the Russians move.
I'm sure we're fine.
Comms are calm right now. People
So
are still relaxed.
If that thing's like 3 pixels for us, then we're like 1 pixel to them.
They have an op though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we're
And
a bit more than a couple.
And then there's one with a BTR optic or the BTR gun, which is not gonna be 1-0.
Talk about the MTLB with the KVPT. Whenever it gets a little bit closer, I'll fly back over and I'll show you the difference between the MTLBs and why I call one the good one
There he is.
and one the bad one. How's he spotting this? Oh, there it is. Look at that. That's the good MTLB. Going with the KVPT. Gonna open up from this distance. They're moving quickly. They moved about 900 meters from where they started. It's closer to 700 meters where they've started. At least this.
Command, call I made earlier was a terrible call. That is my fault.
Is that infantry or is that just like a
we have
leaf?
the MLBs to our northwest though, so just be aware of that.
Dude, I'm like so close to my monitor right now.
Yeah, same.
It's probably a bit better if I could run this game at 4K, but good luck with that.
Over a kilometer away, yeah. Look how fun sport. Yeah, definitely well over a kilometer away. Right here. Well, they're about 600 meters here away. It's 300 meters per large square. Line this up, bottom.
They're moving slow.
900 meters to the MTLB. Yeah, probably about a kilometer. Oh. Let go of my thing. There it goes. Yeah, kilometer this way. Closest talk.
I don't think they're moving slow.
That's like right next to us.
We're still talking about the call here.
That's like that road right below us.
Yeah, that's far too close.
Let's go check out the rest of the buildings.
Command,
see how
like this location in the south, surrounded by a lot of open ground.
Feel free to take
Permission
the
to
hill
go
to
back to
yourself.
Upper Nasrat.
I prefer to build out.
Actually, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Either one's fine.
You know, Storm actually picked a way better compound than they did.
Do you suspect that they're bring us forces or bring in contacts from the south?
It's very possible.
What are your opinions on the two compounds? For those of you who are here for round one, I definitely like this compound a little bit better. It's a little more compact, and you can't really have a close outer defense because it's just too open ground unless you get some like OPs up here or firing positions up here. Lots of sandbags and everything. But he went all in on the inside of the area, and it's looking like a nice little compound for them to assault from. Whereas Mr. Easy had guys on the outside by a lot. Gonna have to like see how far his scouts are gonna have to be. Like these guys aren't gonna be covered by those guys that well. Actually, are they? Are they?
West, north, west, east, almost north of.
Oh, I didn't see Alpha Guido's position here at these MTLBs. This is nice.
MTLB way up to the north, like towards the map border almost.
Yeah, it's a negative on engagement range, Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I figure as much as I want to just call it out the general direction.
Yeah, if he's gonna engage anything out there with this
50 minutes to get up that winding ass road to get it to our
Yeah,
position.
I understand. We'll maneuver early on and we'll have time. You'll basically you guys will head ahead of us. So by the time we get up there, you guys should already be winding away by main, hopefully.
There's one. That's a bad MTLB with the NSVTs. So tiny, you can't even see it on the stream, I bet. Yeah, it's just like fog on the stream. He spawned at the distance. MTOB's getting a little closer. We'll go ahead and fly back over to Clay J's spot on radio tower. On him now. I don't see him. They're not looking. They're looking at that MTOB.
Scary things that he's looking for us, obviously. With optics.
Command, I'm pushing up our upper Nastrat and securing that area.
I don't have enough pixels to see which direction he's
Feels
looking.
like they're coming from the northwest.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yep. Go ahead and do that.
Oh, now the other one's in the field now.
Shit, I see it. Yep, that's the 14.5 one too.
So,
Oh,
see the difference in
man.
these MTOBs? This one
Okay, so
has
that's
the
one-
NSVT
the one
on
we're looking at
top.
right now is the shitty optics. And the one with the 14.5 is in the field.
That's
One,
a good,
what do you see
good,
over there?
good comparison. MTOBs. Oh, it's shooting. Shooting a turtle. Lighting turtle up.
Take pop shots from the building.
Copy that. If you want to, go ahead
KVV may go down here. In a really awkward spot. But this is the MTOB with the NSVT.
Copy that.
Not as great of an optics, not as great of a gun as the MTOB with the KVPT, has the BTR turret, has the smoke launcher, has the higher caliber, has the coax, has, you know, armor piercing. Like, it's a good gun all around. I really, really like it. Yeah, and the MTOB is really solid now in my opinion.
I have an element back here with the MRAP. We're gonna keep an eye on that still.
Oh, CVV takes a shot.
Copy that.
Oh, he's gonna go down
all
here.
forces be advised. Don't take unnecessary risks. We have plenty of room back here at the.
Love that turret. Yeah, Glow Capsule. That's definitely my favorite MTLB if I were choosing. I usually wouldn't choose the MTLB. I'm not a fan of it, but it's definitely the better of the two if you had to choose. And peak, guys.
Hero, just go ahead and use up the rest of the points.
Copy.
Oh, Liberal Pundit goes down. He shoots him in the head with the AP round. Definitely. It's a monster of a gun. I love it. Love it.
Did we lose one of our guys?
Yeah.
Like we lost one. Liberal Pundit, first one to go down this round. Unfortunate. Got taken out by that MTLB at range. That was their medic too. That anymore.
That's the 14.5 too, I think. No, it's NSVT.
Update on full platoon movements. We've got Squad 4 on the west, closest to the front. We've got Squad 3 manning these MTLBs. Looks like they've got the squad lead over there.
West, 298.
And we've got a squad on the far north. Looks like they're getting ready to flank. Contacts west close. Closer than the other. Just across the field almost. Let's see if they can get some shots on them. Oh, they're on the roof. Light them up, Turtle. Yeah, light them up, Turtle. Watch these guys on the hill. I don't know if you can see those guys.
Order if I go down is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good shots. Good shots. Did he take him out? Yeah, pipe funk goes down. Nice burst from Turtle there.
Yeah, fucking shit.
Yo, those are like millimeters away from you. Holy
Alright,
shit.
one, I don't want you to get overrun and have nowhere to retreat. Go ahead and pull back
fucking
towards the
Pull back. They're trading shots. Okay.
Compound at India 891. India 891.
Copy.
Back from there. Not a bad call. Dave, what you got? They don't know they're ahead. Gonna pull back. Their objective. They know where the enemies are coming from now, and they've slowed them up rather significantly. and they're just gonna pull back and hold what they've got at a compound further back. Let's see if they bound back in buddy or like one at a time, or if they're just gonna both run away.
Here?
Yeah, we're staying here.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
Command, we got contacts on the hill around Juliet 427. That large outdoor north.
Suicide squad.
Copy that.
Guys.
Yeah, those contacts are confirmed north of Forest location on top of that hill. Juliet 5 sounds accurate.
Copy that. 3, I want you to go ahead and pull back to the compound. Go ahead and pull back to the fob compound. Keep your fire team there up north.
Very
Just the fire team that's around you.
hesitant to hold his position. Storm is Yoda. He's very hesitant to hold his position. He doesn't want to take this fight over here, which is probably for the best. There's no real point on having them this far up, I'd say. Look at this. Taking shot at? Shot at by.
Just keeping. Sorry. Is that friendly?
Getting shot at by friendlies.
I don't think so.
They're getting shot at by friendlies. That's the friendly 50. No, friendly fire, friendly fire. Blue on blue. Blue.
Yeah.
That's
that might be our own team shooting at us.
Oh no! Stop the friendly fire! No! Stop! Oh, and I really wish that OWI would fix that admin cam bug. Where we can't hear the 50 house firing. It worked, like Discotechies work fine. These kind of techies.
Squad 3 Zemrap is engaging friendly contact.
Friendly contact. Yeah, friendly contact. Happens IRL. Yeah, it happens IRL. Unfortunate. Yeah, imagine World War II. Surprise Mandex left.
Fire contacts over the hill northwest of
the guy with the binos is like, get him. Alpha Guido probably would if he had binos on target. I don't think he would have called it. I think he was looking somewhere else, and he told Silas the general area.
Beyond the one that you were shooting
That's what it was like. The close one or the one past it?
Okay.
I thought it was the close one. Dude. I don't know what it is with this op. I'm out of it. Like last op, I was fucking on point. I did great.
Shooting friendlies. Okay, so Alpha Guido did call the fire out. You're right. Or you're right. Alpha Guido was just like light that shit up.
We can.
But definitely a hill further.
Far northwest. It's following the road. it's following that like H585 road.
Copy that.
Go check out the rest of the U.S. positions.
They're hugging the northern.
They're pushing. Now they've still got about another 900 meters to go to get to the objective proper. 600 meters in this direction. They're close enough to engage. They're close enough for some sporadic firefights to happen.
Yeah, they're following that most northern road.
MG's firing at friendlies again.
Are they directly to our north?
Northwest.
Saw that.
Copy that.
340 past the friendlies.
Yeah, enemy are moving. They're coming down. Friendlies are coming down the hill at 345. Do not engage them.
I want you to
Copy. Do you see any enemy contacted?
Negative.
Pull the fire team back to the compound in Juliet 895.
Where is he?
Make sure they're not trying to come around us to the south with infantry. 3, make sure you're maintaining.
It's just too far for them to see. They don't even spawn in. Alright, they definitely need to get closer. Yeah.
Do you have eyes on any infantry so far?
Still infantry contacts.
Why are they so far?
400 meters.
A little high. I think he's trying to lob him around this.
If they get those
MRAP hold fire. It's just one guy. Not worth it.
infantry, then they can just rain down on us.
Copy that. We have plenty of cover here on the compounds.
Command, I'm gonna move up far eastern road north and try to loop through Maine to try to get on their flank. Is that okay? Over.
Yep, go right ahead.
I think it's a good idea. We gotta stay mobile. Like last round they lost because they'd been sitting in their hole.
Yeah, 4, feel free to send your MRAP to support 3's push.
Roger.
I feel like everywhere I'm flying to, there's an MG. There's just so many MGs.
Yeah, no.
Are there any marksmen? There are no marksmen, no optics at all. So it's all red dot sights. Oh, MGs or MTLB starting to light them up. That's a friendly. That's the friendly.
Yeah, it's looking straight down into us.
Wow, it's blue on blue is gonna kill them.
Copy that.
Yep.
3-4, just be aware
Quick goes
of
down.
TLB's location and try and flank it.
My MRAP's taking shots on the MTLB. I don't have eyes on it personally.
Copy that. Get it out of there.
Your MRAP's hitting it on, but backed off. Now the other MTLB's pulling up.
If you can see where my MRAP's... Okay, 2 MTLBs and a full squad directly north of 4 on top of that hill where my MRAP's...
Oh, the ODV should fix this. I wish it was fixed. Oh no, it got caught in the reload. It's gonna die. Everybody's just gonna leave it.
2 MRAPs.
Get out of there. Get out of there. It bounced a lot of those shots.
In I-4, 5-4, and there's at least a squad up there.
Rounds out on Avalo and Warrior over there. Greyboot takes out, manages to save the MRAP. Another frag run goes out. Avalo goes down.
Let's move this MRAP.
Look at them, just overwhelmed by the superior fire the Russians have. That height advantage. Update on kills: 1 for the U.S., 4 for the Russians. Russians have the upper hand just because of their vehicles. Actually, their vehicles aren't even getting the kills. This is their riflemen getting these kills. Actually, 1 vehicle kill, but still ARs getting the kills and whatnot. So good shots.
Copy that. 4, don't expose your infantry too much.
They're gonna pull back off this hill.
3, tell your guys to watch themselves too.
Roger,
copy. One, if you could, pull a fire team back to the FOB radio location.
Run away.
Squad 3, we're gonna try and still keep their attention from the north here, allowing you to maneuver while still trying to kind of keep safe and cover.
Reloading.
This hill is just deadly. But I like the call to spin around.
There.
Copy.
Blue went down.
There's an MTLB in the far back side and the other one at the front pulled back.
Yeah. One's the right point first.
What?
You see it.
Pretty good shots though, even though they are friendlies. Yeah, I mean he's on target and he's suppressing the shit out of him. It's just bad he's friendlies that he's suppressing.
I got about a SWAT-sized infantry northwest.
Welcome everybody who's just joining us. Squad Ops One Life event. We are about halfway through round 2. The posturing has stopped. That's usually all of early game. And now the Russians are preparing for their main assault onto the U.S. compound. They've got a nice northeast to southwest line getting ready to push south and swing that around. We're going to hope Squad 3 for the U.S. can pull in from a flank on the northeast. Otherwise, these guys are just going to hold their position. Mortars look like they're up. Sinister Shaco's on them, and he's going to start firing there. Who won round 1? Russians won round 1. Doing something similar to this at a different location. They got on the high ground, and they just fired into the U.S., not allowing them to move. The thing was, last time, once they were done firing from their high ground, they were able to just pile into the point. Whereas here, their high ground is a good 600 meters away from the objective.
349.
He doesn't have to be. Oh god, they see me. Well, there goes that spot.
Shots, mortars out, landing on top of. Wow, right on top of the their objective. Oh, because they can see it. They're firing right into it.
Where are you gonna watch?
They know where this is. Wow, they can see right into it. Good smokes. Smokes.
3, we've got them totally distracted here. You're free to maneuver. We got like 2 squads moving down. They're starting to run down the hill to the north.
Go look at these guys. It's gonna be squad 3. Ooh.
Copy. Revy, are they roughly direct west of us, or are they more south of us? Like, should we head more north, or should we
they're
cut
to your
west
west.
now?
I think you should cut west now.
Copy that.
If the terrain's
Yeah.
favorable, cut west now.
Alright, 2, I want you to pull yourself back into the compound. I want you getting sniped off that hill up there.
Copy that.
I don't think this is a glitch. I think this is intentional. What kind of rocks are these? Rocks.
What was that that popped?
Might have been an MTLB that just popped. No.
Was that something popping or a lap?
Both them wraps up.
You need to have like mountaineering experience to do this. Like this could be actually really dangerous. Real life, I think this would be really dangerous trying to run across this. Like imagine like slipping and falling with full gear. That's what they've got. Like they've got, well, I guess not full gear, but they've got a lot of shit on them. Like you slip, you fall, you're gonna roll and you're not gonna stop rolling. Definitely need special training to do shit like this. I don't think a normal person would be able to just run along the side of this hill. Up the hill, you know, you're struggling down the hill. Gonna be easy, but you're falling.
I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, if you fall, you won't stop. Yeah.
Yes.
You need training for this. Mountaineering training.
More mortars are coming in,
US backpacks are so much smaller than like the British backpacks. Have you seen the UK backpacks? They're gigantic compared to this. Good line. Like the movie Lone Survivor? Yeah. I actually just saw that for the first time. I didn't think I would like it because I don't know, I'm not a Mark Wahlberg fan. But it wasn't bad. It could have been better, but I mean, it was a pretty solid movie. I think the main reason I didn't want to watch it is because it came out while I was in college, and I had worked at a movie theater in college, and it was just always on, and I always caught snippets of it, and every time I was like, meh, I can watch it some other time. I just never got around to it. I'm like, I don't want to watch it.
You can dismount.
Did you see Fury? Yep, I've seen Fury. Pretty solid movie. Pretty good movie. I like it. It gets a little, the ending gets a little like cheesy and whatnot, but for the most part, I think it's a pretty good movie.
They're taking their time to maneuver. My MRAP's really fucking them up.
4 mines, or 4 kills for the U.S., 5 kills for the Russians. We've been live for about 35 minutes. Live was at 45, so live for about 40 minutes now, and they're getting ready to push in.
It's gonna be getting close to our compound.
What's up, Axe?
It's gonna be in between us and 4.
How is it going?
I believe it's where that's being called out.
You guys are gonna take a little bit longer. Looks like the Russians have pushed into the northern part of Upper Nosrat. They're pushing them hard, right onto Hamdog and his friends. Atomic Peach Warrior here trying to hold. Atomic Peach goes down.
Yo, 4, that MRAP, that's friendly. That's friendly fire, 4.
Oh god.
Oh no, Warrior killed Atomic Peach. Oh no!
Yes, please do not pop our MRAP 4.
Sorry.
My team doing have to leave before second round. Which team are you on, X? Russian right now, 5 kills for the U.S., 6 kills for the Russians, still tied. Russians have an opportunity here with their height advantage. They just need to be very conscious about this flank. Wow, they're about to look down on them, but there's contact going on like right here, super close. Where do I look? Quick, if you want me to stay here and watch this close engagement, or you want me to go up and watch the mountaineering engagement where they're gonna start shooting down on them, speak up now or forever hold your truth. Or words. Yeah, I don't know where I was going. Speak up now or forever.
Yeah,
keep quiet. Shut up. I don't remember how the phrase goes. I've drawn a blank. Bag of Joe's throwing frags in. They're gonna try and push into this compound. Warriors the only one holding Upper Nasrat. I think this is done here. I can now go fly over there. I don't think Warriors gonna last much longer against that full squad. Go check out the mountain. Yeah, Alpha Guido is gonna push down on these guys. Nobody's looking up. Nobody ever thinks to look up. They're bypassing these guys. They don't know.
We need the MRAP here, dude. We definitely need the MRAP here.
I told
yeah,
you I'm gonna have to push east onto the hill. Onto where we were.
Negative, I haven't had sight lines on those MTLBs in about 5 minutes.
Copy that.
Oh, here took over your squad, named it X Squad. Look at that. Squad 2. They're doing good. They were on the point proper.
Copy.
MRAP's just gonna give them away. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
If anyone needs bandages, anything like that,
Sneaky, sneaky.
to grab one of the Logi trucks and
Are they looking? No, they're not looking. They're running away.
on the east side. Prepare for close contact.
Negative. We're gonna have to pull up it once they get set up.
Roger.
Shoot him right in the ass.
Pull up.
Oh my god, this is gonna be brutal.
We're gonna have to get gun depression. Alright, good.
Silas, do it!
Hold,
Silas!
Sorry.
You are the gun, Silas. Do it. Nobody's watching. It's a turkey shoot. Pull the trigger, please.
Hey, right when I fire.
They're gonna get closer.
Go ahead, command.
Nobody's watching their flank. Lawn darts and his guys have pulled off. God, oh my god. Lazy medic shoot. They shot. There's the MRAP shooting. Shooting it right in the ass, and it's gonna blow. Like, that's the weakest of the armor. MRAP, or MTLB down. He said the same. Alpha had the same mistake as me. MTLB is down. Frag, RPG goes out. No luck. Goes down for his trouble. Mr. Moneyman is down. Honor's gonna go down here soon.
What do you want, buddy?
Two of those guys are dead on the behind the MTLB. They got D-Leak and Mr. Uzi. Last one's here. Lawn darts are gonna have to turn around. Oh, somebody gets shot.
I think he's on fire.
Silas gets shot out. Don't man this gun. Where'd he get shot out from? Oh, from down below. MTLB's now looking right at him. No, it's not. They have another MTLB kill here, possibly. Nice flank. Nice flank. Alpha Guido's really on top of that. So far, 12 kills for the US, 9 kills for the Russians. US are going to continue to push.
Calling out enemy vehicle to the west. West of the fob, somewhere west-northwest. That's probably where the last time wrap is.
It's a mountain fight. There's no cover to be spotted anywhere. Like, what is this? It's just like you've got hills in between you and them. That's your cover.
Hey, it's about fucking 50 meters in front of me.
Gotcha.
I'm waiting for stamina before I peek again.
You get him, Alpha?
Shooting at D-League there. He's not going to last long. Eyes on their flank. Friendly. Friendly. I don't know what's shooting at him, but I'm 90% sure it's friendly. Is he shooting? Is he shooting? Go fly over him. I hope he can spot the MTLB from his position. Yeah. Laying down fire for the rest of his platoon, or the rest of his squad to move in underneath the base of fire he's setting up. This is proper base of fire and then move in under it. Textbook. Fire and move. E12 thoughts, guys? Yeah. Have you guys seen the update or read any of the patches? I think this patch is gonna do some good stuff. You can now like disable turrets by shooting at them. Not disable them entirely, but affect their turn radius, and it's done some neat things. I feel should be a lot of fun. Yeah, looks like D-Leak went down.
MTLB on the main MSR direct south. Over.
Copy that. Revi, you hear that?
Ant is the AT here,
MTLB 7-3.
and he looked down on this and shoot. Phoenix is shooting right at that MTLB, just trying to draw attention to it.
You see that Vic yet?
No.
Last eyes on entry was
Just stay on this side of the hill. Let's get fucked over by it.
Probably 300 out.
Roger.
Clear out the
Pulling
stairs
back.
first, Dan. You take point.
Copy. Coming around.
Like the spawning with no ammo part is pain. Yeah, sport, especially when you first start and you spawn in, with no ammo. Like you change kits and you spawn in, and yeah, that can be annoying. But I like the persistent ammo for the most part. Like first time not having ammo is pretty meh.
Ooh, did I fucking get him? Hell yeah, dude.
Like 1 sec. But I definitely like the persistent ammo when it comes to like now you have to have fobs, now you have to have ammo crates, now you can't just die and have a full lats again or full rockets again. They can see this.
I ain't looking forward to this.
It's like right below us.
It's right below us.
It's right below us.
Get your lat out ready. Don't stand behind. Copy. Lat coming out. Yeah, it's direct southeast.
Is he trying to climb?
3, I'm getting reports that MTLB is moving up the mountain towards you.
Top down shot. This MTB is dead.
Get there, boy. Get there. Get there.
Oh, nice shot. It should be dead here. It should burn. That was a top down shot. Look how low it is. And guess. Oh, Lima Bean just.
Lima, what the fuck? Are you toasted?
We're basically, if you're here, if they're to our west, there's no way we're getting
Also,
out
the
of
new
here.
radio is super powerful with mortars. Yeah.
Copy that. Alpha, if you need to, you
Doesn't
can
have
go back
ammo now.
towards,
Lima went down. That was their ammo bearer.
the way you came.
Now they need. He can go back to the MTLB and get another rocket. He should definitely turn around and try and get another one. While this is happening, let's go check out the rest of the movement, because it looks like the main part of the Russian platoon that have managed to cross the enemy lines are pulling back or pushing into the compound, and it is going to be a tough one for them. Lima, what? Yeah.
That's correct.
Copy.
Yeah. They're starting to get pushed in on. See if we'll see if they manage to hold. 14 for the U.S., 11 for the Russian. Really close game. Really close game. Much closer than it was the first round. Mortars coming in, landing on top of the assets that the U.S. have put down. But they've got a lot of Heska walls, so a bulk of their force is going to remain there. Greyvu is holding on the north with his MTOB firing. The MTOB has already been hurt. Sorry, MRAP has already been hurt. But it should be fine as just a base to fire from here. Not gonna be much trouble. Let's check out. Looks like Ant is reloaded. Let's see if he can get there and take a shot here. Frostbite, Yeti, and CPS gonna try and get back up on the hill. I'm not sure why they bugged out. They must have thought Lima was the lat, that he was alone. Ant's about to get another top-down shot right on top of him. I don't know why he's still trying to get up here.
It shouldn't have the elevation to be able to aim up. Yep, there it is. Yeah,
Boom. Boom.
last MTOB's popped.
MTOB is down.
Easy clap.
Good work.
Love this op. Taco Truck is still my favorite. This is my favorite op, I'd say. A Taco Truck is fun, but this one is definitely my favorite, just because it's so open. Like the objective is hold a compound north and east of the river and west of the JK line. It's so many options, so many different ways you can defend this, and it's good. Really good. 17 kills for the US, 11 kills for the Russians. US are up. US in the driver's seat now. They've got the vehicle advantage with 2 MRAPs, one being able to put down long range fire, so that just means it's going to be able to survive a little bit longer, and the other one being a nuisance really close up. So good mountain fighting there, Alpha Guido. Good mountain fighting with his squad. A few hiccups here, like the suicide of Lima and the headshot of Silas. Yeah, I think it was Silas. But for the most part, they had a solid push and a solid flank.
Infantry on the road directly in front.
Yeah, we got northeast of
If
the
we don't get this thing going in the next 10 minutes, it's going to be delayed for another 24.
Specifically, Juliet 798.
Everybody's going to get shot out here from the south. Lawn Darts, Freedom Fighters, Cobra, Frederick, and BVD Runner pushing in on them. Zaki and Zed on the north. Thurman, Merman, and Yuzi on the northwest. I think that's it. They've got a couple guys back at their fire base. Oh, they're shooting at Honor.
I think I heard something of these guys directly northeast.
Yeah, I heard that too. But then I heard one engaging south.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it continued. Nice one. I'm not sure why the M2B tried to continue up the hill. It tried a couple different times, and it just wasn't working. You gotta understand the vehicle a little bit, and that's just way too steep of a hill to fall back or to push up, especially with that track vehicle. You need a much shallower slope, especially with the FISMAT changes, where now you drive faster on roads. Dirt, you're a little slower, and that hill, you're at a crawl. Caribou takes a shot. Looks like Lawn Darts are on the flank. Yep, this is their push. Sebiv is watching the flank, takes out Lawn Darts, in position to take out more, but BVD Runner stops it. They're about to mortar friendlies. Good. This is a good position for Sebiv. I wish there was more people here with him. I'm assuming a lot more of them died. But one here, like if you had a buddy here, this would be a deadly position to hold. Hill Church and Church's squad has begun. That's funny. Welcome, Project KS. Welcome to this is round 2, session 2 of our Squad Ops One Life event, Crazy Horse. We're about a little more than halfway through this operation at this point. We're getting close. Yeah, I'm a little more than halfway. 19 kills for the U.S., 16 for the Russians. And right now, the U.S. are in the driver's seat. They've taken out 2 of the MTLBs. Oh, I'm the commentator for the Steven ShadowedRitual. I know you don't care about that. But the U.S. are in the driver's seat. They're up 2 MTLBs, or they're up 2 MRAPs. They've killed 2 MTLBs. They have mortars. Russians have mortars, so they can try and do some work with that. But right now, I really feel the U.S. are in the driver's seat with that vehicle advantage.
I'm gonna go.
Nice fire going down onto the... Guiding in these mortars. Somebody's got to guide in these mortars. Frederick gets 1 tap. Freedom Fighter's going down. Freedom Fighter goes down. Cobra's all alone here. Sebi V had a really good angle here. Got those 3 kills with him. Where are you at, Sebi? 3 kills right there. Who else? That's 6 kills for Greybu with that MRAP. Before finally going down, it looks like. Sebi has the long angle here on Zed, takes Zed out. Yeah, Sebi's on a fucking roll right now.
Slightly southeast, roughly in kilo
this position, what'd I say? One more guy here, maybe an AR on that sandbag? Deadly. Deadly.
Yeah, we've eliminated a fire team northeast of the FOB. There's still light infantry contact in the hills. They're trying to run down. With command's approval, I think it'd be prudent for 3 to start pulling back towards the FOB.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. 3, feel free to move down to upper Nazareth.
Freedom Fire, they got me, yep. And I'm looking at the person who got you, Freedom Fire. 7V had a really good angle. Oh, gets 1 tap by Cobra. Takes out BVD though. Cobra is all that remains of Lawn Darts' flank. Man, see, just definitely one more guy here at this OP. 1 more sandbag, maybe 2. This is a solid little hill to hide behind. Update on kills: 25 for the US, 18 for the Russians. Who's left? Where is this northern flank? Is this northern flank completely done with?
Maybe, hold on.
Northern flank is completely done with. I don't see anybody here but Honor and the guys at the mortar base, which is... Get him on target now. Look at those. What is the spread? Who's doing this spread? Shooting at Hero. Hero goes, nope, not down. Hero makes it out of that. He may bleed out though.
He's more to the north of us.
Frag out. That's an overhand frag, gonna be way too far.
Grenade over.
You gotta underhand it. Underhand it if you're trying to throw it over a wall.
Copy that. Be careful.
A-firm.
Gotcha. I think squad lead said he needs help. I'm not sure.
Reciprocity is of dish best served cold. And 7V took out as many as he could with him. Cobra's all that's left. He ended up getting 4 in the end. Hi, how's it going, Give Cookie? Hello, Colzilla. Welcome. Here in the end of a Squad Ops One Life event.
Right, most of it should be somewhere to our east, south.
Got 25 kills for the U.S., 18 kills for the Russians. Russians in the driver, or sorry, U.S. in the driver's seat, even though they are on defense. All that are left near the point is Cobra and Honor, and then they've got what's the remainder of the mortar team far out. That looks like they've mounted up of Lord Chonka, Sinister Shaco, Total War HQ, and Ding Chavez waiting to push up and get in position. Oh, they pulled their MRAP back. Fitzy, Ant, and Alpha Guido gonna fall back. I like that. Falling back, they're not gonna just stay out on the distance. Ooh. Honor takes out Boogie.
Boogie's down, man.
Okay, why'd you leave?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, last guy's an AR on the north side, I think.
Last guy, huh, Hero? Guy.
Nice, I've just pushed that door. I got this other one.
Sure. One Life events are fantastic. The gameplay, the commentating, I enjoy every aspect. Thank you, Project. We appreciate that. And if you enjoy what you're seeing, give us a follow at twitch.tv/squadops. We really appreciate it. We also upload all of our videos onto youtube.com/squadops. And if you're interested in participating in these events, check us out, squadops.gg. All you have to do is sign up on the website, take our basic training course, and then you can participate in any and all of our Squad Ops events. They're a lot of fun, and we couldn't do these without the community who wants to do these events. Wrecking stuff here on the flank. Cobra's going to push up. I'd like to see these guys get together a little bit and communicate. Now looks like he's falling back. Looks like he's going to fall back to Alpha Lord Chonka. They got about 6 guys. So yeah, let's get an actual update on how many Russians are left. We got the 4 here. Double checking here. Yep, we got Total War, Ding, Sinister, and Lord Chonka. That's 4. Cobra and Honor is 6. Yep, on the point alone. About 11 plus 3 on the outside, so about 15 or 14.
What's up?
One of you to come out.
Smokes out from Honor. We're just trying to draw pressure.
Come out the east.
Come out the east.
Alright, I'm coming. So if you could stay here.
Okay.
Follow me.
Someone's gonna get tapped. Frags out. Anybody out? Another frag out. Closer, but then still no casualties.
Come on.
He's taking one, and he's gonna try and push around the flank, get shots on Honor. Cobra's shooting through that murder hole, having a little firefight with Stig. Ant-Man takes out Dubs by accident. Storm's taking shots at Honor. Honor is alive, has to bandage. Stig goes down.
How's it looking?
Honor's watching the angle now.
Yeah, we got him.
Are there more rounds after this? Unfortunately, there is not. Lift Raft. This is round 2, about halfway through. We've been going. Honor goes down. We've been going for about. It's almost 2 hours 45 minutes is what this round is going to end up being. We started right at 8 o'clock my time. It is 10:30 now. These ops were a long one. A lot of maneuvering, a lot of jockeying for position. Cobra's going to get some shots in. Nope, he doesn't take any shots. He's going to see. Storm's going to see Cobra. Takes out Cobra.
There's more?
Team Chavez, Total War, Sinister. Only ones left. Frag out. Nobody gets hurt.
I got bandaged. I'm
Oh,
back.
Hero goes.
Might bleed out.
Oh, Storm gets hurt too. Why'd that just show up? I definitely didn't show up for me. Another frag goes out, takes out Storm.
Man's down.
Copy.
MRAP is going to push up, continue being the space fire. This has been a really, really effective use of the MRAP. It's really hard to use the open top MRAP effectively just because it's so easy to get one-tapped out of. And the way they've used it to flank and get rear shots on the M2B, used for long-range engagements. To be fair, a lot of their long-range engagements were friendly fire, but they were on target. They were on target for what they were aiming at. It's not the MRAP gunner's fault. It's the guy with the binoculars every time I say. Lots of frags coming in. Doesn't seem to be doing much damage overall. But so the long range fire was good. The flank was good. They've used it for just to maneuver around and get in different angles to come in from, and they've done a really good job. So far with that MRAP.
Mostly from the southwest, I think.
And this has already been longer than normal. Yeah, Pan. This has definitely been a long round, or a long couple rounds. We generally do 2 rounds every time we run our event. MRAP coming in on the flank, takes out Total War, may take out Ding Chavez here. Ding Chavez takes out, I think that was Hero.
I think I heard contacts close to
I think Ding Chavez is the last one down. No, it's Ding Chavez, Sinister Shaco, last one's left. Yeah. Frag doesn't go, oh, nice rifleman sandbags. Clay takes out 1. Clay takes out 2. Takes out the last 2, I believe. That's the MRAP right there. You see that flank on the MRAP? Forced them, funneled into there. Clay J just had a turkey shoot. MRAPs doesn't have anything but iron sights. Yeah, correct. MRAPs don't have anything but the iron sights. And the way they maneuvered around was just on point. They did a lot of really good job. They did a lot of good job. They had a lot of good shots with that MRAP. Good job for both teams overall. It was a lot of fun. This really came down to the not the wire, but it really came down to like a squad where 31 kills for the U.S., 24 for the Russians. A lot closer than it was last round. I felt Russians really ran through the U.S. last round, and this time the U.S. takes it away. They had a much better defensive position, and they fell back a little more effectively overall. Mortars also weren't as effective as they could be, I felt. Maybe they just weren't being guided in correctly, but I definitely felt the mortars just could have been more effective. Storm Bestia, Hand-Dog. Storm is a very quality platoon lead. I will give him that. Well, that about wraps it up for us here at Squad Ops. If you're interested in participating in these events, you should check us out, squadops.gg. If you want to give us a follow at twitch.tv/squadops, we would really appreciate it. We also upload our videos onto youtube.com/squadops. We will catch you on Wednesday for another Squad Ops event. We do have basic training tomorrow. It's all on the website, again, squadops.gg, but our next actual Squad Ops event will be on Wednesday. And until then, we will catch you later.